Reprezent Radio. That last one you heard was Humility. Gorillaz featuring George Benson, Damon, Albarn, Remy, Kabaka are here in the building with me. This is a big deal. How are you guys today?
A little bit sort of post penalty shootout.
Yeah.
I think we all are, I'm not going to lie.
I think emotionally wrung out.
Yeah.
Aren't we?
Yeah, I'm tired.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's early still.
Yeah, but I've been away. I've been in the Far East. I've been in North Korea.
Wow. What's it like down there? Is it nice?
Well, North Korea?
Yeah.
It's a pretty intense place.
Yeah? All right, so before we start, I've got a real question for you. A real one. Where is Murdoch? What's going on? How are we granting him bail? What's going on
He's
with
in
this?
Wormwood Scrubs. I cycle past him every day and
How's he doing? Is he all right?
wave at him.
Is he okay?
I think he's holding on.
Yeah?
It's an old prison, though. It's a tough place.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Do you know what I mean? Like,
It's not.
the food's not very nice. They ain't got no little mobile phones or anything.
No.
Do you know what I mean? So, yeah.
There's no picnic in there.
Yeah. So he's not doing well. Kinda.
He's coping,
Yeah?
we think.
He's getting drone deliveries, so he's all right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah.
Upgraded from pigeons.
It's definitely
to
like
drones.
that.
Wow. So, Murdoch's living all right then, that means. Guys, how are you? You good, yeah?
Good.
How are you feeling now that the album's out? The Now is out?
I don't know yet. I've been in North Korea.
Yeah.
So I've just got back. I've missed all the football as well. I mejust last night was the first time I got to watch a game.
Yeah. It was intense.
So I'm a
as
bit.
well.
I'm a bit sort of. Every time I close my eyes, I just sort of. All I can see is kind of sort of mad pictures and people screaming and like just madness. So I'm trying to.
You sound like you need a nap
clear
and
my
recoup.
I need a nap. I definitely need a nap.
Yeah.
And, but we're playing in Belgium tomorrow.
Yeah.
So hopefully that will be that reset moment.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
There's touring.
But I might just, and I might be actually now being reprogrammed, and I might sort of go on stage and just start screaming in Korean.
I got you. Have you seen The Manchurian Candidate?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, watch that film. You'll know
watch
what
that
I'm
film.
talking about. It's
Manchurian
like
Candidate.
It's super.
Yes.
The best spy is the one that doesn't know they're even a spy.
Okay.
Just put it out there.
Wow.
They're just waiting for that trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, well, I want to talk a little bit about the music video. Humility. Remy, has Russell lost some weight? That fibro got fixed? Yeah.
Yes. The gland got fixed. He came back to a relatively normal size after Plastic Beach. Yeah.
I really thought so.
Yeah, because he was.
He was really big.
Gigantism?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had suffered from that.
But
Badly.
he's looking well.
Looking slim, but
Yeah.
there's still something.
Something missing?
He's just tricky.
Yeah.
If the exorcisms don't always go to plan.
Yeah.
I've never been exercised myself, but I'm assuming that it's not.
But Russell said it's it's not very nice.
Well, it's a continuous. It's a work in progress.
Yeah.
Russell is a work in progress.
Yeah. As is everyone.
I've been privately trying out that 2D look as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm quite ready for
I think you're
it
putting it off.
publicly.
Kinda. Get in there.
That's
Almost.
an image for y'all. Little blue shorts.
So now that the Now is out, do you still get that feeling of like it being off your shoulders and like finally it's out to the world?
I always go for a really weird time after a record's out because I just think I always think fuck, no one likes it. It's rubbish.
Why?
I'm shit. I should just retire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the older I get, the more I feel that each time I put a record out.
Oh, I should have become a drama teacher.
Yeah. I should be gardening.
Listen to my mother.
I mean, gardening's good for everyone.
Gardening's great.
And you should talk to your plants.
The thing is, I put my first record out in 1990, and that's a long time ago now.
Yeah.
And it's really changed the way, what happens to a record. I mean, when I put the first record out, there was just one thing you had to do. You had to get on top of the pops.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
If you got, well, actually, no. Actually, the first thing you had to do was get an on piece in the NME, and then you get a feature.
Yeah.
And then if it was going really well, you get a cover.
Yeah.
So that was the first thing. If you've done that, then you've gone around the Monopoly board once, picked up your 200.
Yeah. Now it's time to build the houses.
Yes.
And then it was Top of the Pops.
Yeah.
And literally, it changed your life. One performance on Top of the Pops.
Wow.
And the next morning, your life had changed.
Yeah.
And it's so different now. You know what I mean? It's much kind of much bigger. You get a sense that a lot more people are kind of sort of registering stuff, but there's less impact on anything unless you really. It's all about making noise now.
100%.
And if you're not on social media and you don't kind of sort of retaliate to what people say about you, because I've never done any of that, so I just feel a bit helpless at times. When I'm putting a record out, I feel a bit vulnerable.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because I can't
I think that's good.
I can't call people for saying shit. You know what I mean? I don't even know what they're saying, but I know some of them. I know something's been said. So I just go. It's just a bit weird for me. I love making the records. I love performing them, but that actual presenting
just getting it out there.
Yeah, I think the older I get, I should be more relaxed about it. I'm relaxed about it. As you can see, I'm talking about it quite a lot. So I need to get this off my chest a bit. But it's just different. It's different, and I suppose I've just got to accept that it's a different beast these days.
I think what you don't realise is that well, I know you probably know your music's timeless anyway, but you've introduced me to different people.
Right.
Like, for example, Humility, it's got George Benson on it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, who's George Benson?
Well, can I tell you about that? We were just talking about listening to that. That tune was kind of sort of, it was finished, but we'd had this dream of just imagine if George Benson played something. And literally, it came in at about 11 o'clock when we were just finishing off the record. It came in, we've got George Benson's part, and we press play, and it's literally that.
Yeah.
What you hear there.
Just that.
We heard that for the first time, and it was a magical moment because I loved George Benson. When I was younger, I really loved that sound. You know? Yeah. And it was exactly what I'd imagined it was going to be.
And then you got it.
And then we were so excited about it. We rang him up, and he'd just come out of some supermarket, and it was with his trolley going to his car. And we had this amazing chat.
Wow!
So it was
incredible. It was what we expected.
That was
better than
that was truly the now when all those things happen all at the same time. Yeah. And that's the beauty of the modern world. Mm-hmm. You know, the fact that you can actually
just make it happen.
Something
right
could just appear, and then you can talk to the person who made it immediately. Yeah. That's amazing.
It's special. 100%. Going back to the whole George Benson thing, I was like, "Who's George Benson?" Yeah. And then someone Finn in the studio was like to me,
do you know, he was like,
Give Me the Night. And I was like, all right, let me listen to it. And then I was like, oh, I do know this song. My dad plays this all the time. And I was like, oh, wow.
But, but when we were like teenagers, George Benson was kind of...
He wasn't even real, was he?
He was up there with Michael Jackson.
No,
He was that big.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly. He was unreal. I mean, he was sort of perfect.
Yeah.
You know, and it was from another world.
Yeah.
So I think that's been part of the track, to try and bring things that would appear to have, things that you couldn't even thought of as a child.
Mm. Is there a reason there's not as many collabs on this album?
I don't know. Is there a reason? Well, I just sort of thought I'd just not call so many people up.
Yeah.
For once.
Yeah.
Just do it. So just do something really quite straightforward.
Mm.
Just do something different.
Yeah.
You don't just do something different.
Yeah.
And if as long as you're
but what always irritates me slightly is the way that you do one thing and then that's that person has suddenly become that.
Yeah.
It's like I haven't become that at all. That's what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
What I'm doing tomorrow might be completely different, and what I did the day before was completely different. So how can you ever say that one thing is like? But but that's just the
But
way.
you can make music, so I mean,
Well,
you don't always
I
have
love
to call
making-
everybody before you make an album.
I love making music. I love sharing that process with it, and I love the magic of not knowing what people are going to come up with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not. There are actually 4 people on this record.
Yeah, of course.
Abra isn't mentioned.
Abra's on it?
Yeah,
Wow. I didn't know that.
yeah. She's on there. Not it's not like a big part, but she did
She's
come
on
into
it.
the studio.
Yeah.
She was fantastic.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just was like make it about 2D. Make it about a kind of record that's just him singing. You know.
Yeah. And it just different from the last one.
Yeah, 100%. Well, we've got Hollywood, Snoop Dogg, and Jamie Principle. How was that, making that one? Bringing so many different styles of music to one.
Well, that was Jamie Principle, Remy, and myself, and our percussionist Carl,
Yeah.
playing on the top of a room service kind of.
Oh yeah, you know the dishes you cover the plate.
He was playing that.
Yeah.
I played that.
On the balcony of the penthouse at the Mondrian Hotel in Hollywood, looking over.
Yeah, just seeing. You know when you
Los
get
Angeles
Yeah.
at sunset, just jamming,
And that's just it.
and that's what came out. And then we called up Snoop, and it was done.
It's done. Yeah.
Wow.
It's what we saw.
At the time,
yeah.
and just made it happen.
It's what we saw.
So now-
What we saw and felt.
What we saw.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Well, let's get into that one. Do you want to introduce it for me?
This is Gorillaz, and this is a song from their new album, The Now, called Hollywood.
Reprezent. Need to represent with banging out new music 24/7.
Represent. That last one was Hollywood, Gorillaz featuring Snoop Dogg and Jamie Principle. Gorillaz are in the building. I'm joined live by Damon Albarn and Remy Kabaka. How you doing, guys?
Good.
Good, thank you.
So we just played Hollywood,
Yeah.
and I really, really want to know.
Yeah.
Like, I know I read that a lot of the songs were unfinished, written and unfinished. Yeah. So is that right?
That's a review, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. Why did I
a
open my
one-word
mouth
review.
and say that we did this quickly? I should have said it took a really long time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, no. For example, that song, and then on the same evening, on the same balcony, we did Sukai, which is
Yeah.
the last song.
Yeah.
Same place. That, you know, and then you move on to another place. But when we decided, right, we're going to make a record, we only gave ourselves a month to do it, just because we wanted it to feel like, have that vibe of not dwelling on stuff too.
I think it
much.
just goes hand in hand with the title.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think it's more representative of the state of things.
Yeah.
If you take a year and a half to make anything, I mean, the iPhone's only 10 years old.
I mean,
Yeah.
to be
You know what I mean?
to be honest with you, I would love to be able to just make a record one week, put it out the next week, and then make another record the week after that.
Yeah.
Just so it starts to become kind of like.
It's just what you do, innit?
Just,
So it's like,
yeah, it's like an Instagram, but like an album that's like an.
you should
Yeah.
do it.
I'd like to, but it's quite difficult to sort of let the powers
the
that
machinery.
be and the machinery
Yeah.
allow you to actually be that quick.
Yeah.
Because if you could be a social bulletin, as a musician, do you see what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
So you're basically your own news
But what
station.
is finished? What is finished? You see, I
That-
don't understand what is finished. I mean, like a blackbird in the morning. It's like it's there every single morning. Does it ever finish its song, or what? Does it matter? Or you know what I mean? It's like this idea that stuff. I don't know where something begins or where it ends. When
Yeah.
music is kind of a connection with a spirit and a flow, and it's like you log in and then you log out, but nothing's ever finished.
Yeah.
And art seems to get away with the idea that the painter paints something, the audience finishes it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Music is the same
Exactly.
thing. So everything's unfinished.
True.
Anything recorded is unfinished, and until it rests on the ear,
Yeah.
and then the public
Then it still
complete
continues because the audience is.
Exactly. They take
Right,
it on.
makes
It
sense.
becomes a new conversation.
I know that a lot of the songs were created or written while you're traveling, right?
On this occasion, yeah.
Yeah,
On this,
but you
on
came
this
home to
occasion-
record it.
No, it was recorded on the road and then finished in the studio.
Okay, makes sense now.
Or unfinished in the studio.
Or unfinished,
Yeah.
yeah. Became less
Yeah,
finished.
it's intensely unfinished.
Was there a reason for it being finished in London?
That's where we live.
It's just convenient.
Yeah.
That's where my studio is.
Yeah.
I love, it's a great place to work. It's near home.
Well,
It's under the
works for us.
Westway. It's a beautiful place.
What? I know that you say that you get an idea, and then you just run with it. How do
Yeah.
you keep drawing inspiration, then? Or where do you draw inspiration from?
Well, it's like different things for different projects. I mean, with Gorillaz, I try to keep it on the abstract side.
Yeah.
Don't become too explicit. With other things, it can be much more narrative, much more sort of factual, much more political. I mean, it depends. I suppose it's always something. There's something that inspires you, whether it's a sound or a word or a phrase, or the colour of the sky. I don't know.
Yeah.
It changes every day. It's nothing specific.
Remy, I know you're heavily into art and everything else.
Yes, I'll admit to that.
Yeah.
Under duress.
So,
Not often.
I wouldn't do it too often. You have got your art glasses on, though.
I have got
You've
my-
got
I've
your
got my-
hot your
I-
hotney
yeah, you
glasses.
do look very
And my
arty.
art neckerchief, which is very...
It's
Neckerchief.
not
It's
flying.
on the spectrum, isn't it, really?
Yeah, it's definitely on the spectrum. Yeah,
Would you say? It's,
I'd say it's less kind of sort of. I mean, yesterday
Yeah.
it was more like
yeah, oh, no, I had
To
the
the right,
wind in my
wasn't
hair
it? Yeah, it was-
yesterday.
yeah,
This
yeah,
is
yeah.
definitely the Red Baron yesterday.
Yeah.
It was nice. Now I look
Red
like,
Baron?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I look like I'm a extra from Dexys. They won't know who Dexys
golf
Midnight
caddy.
Runners. Yeah, I'm shooting a Nigerian version of Caddyshack, and I am the
It
caddy.
was hilarious this morning. I was getting my hair cut this morning,
Yeah.
and just before I came here,
Oh,
and
dear.
uh,
Oh dear.
Remy came in, and there was a woman sitting next to me, and he just completely went into the role of being her hairdresser,
Yeah.
and she
What?
totally bought
She
it,
took it.
and it took her to have her,
She was like,
her
I
hair
see-
washed.
Yeah, she goes, "You joking? Now you're washing my hair.
Yeah,
Come on,
she was
then."
quite, and she was actually pissed off when she found out he wasn't actually going to be her hairdresser.
My name wasn't Maurice, and I'm not a French hairdresser.
Are you any good with
Newsflash.
hair?
No.
Why not?
Well, I mean, it was just I like pretending to be different people.
Okay.
On a
I
fairly-
like pretending to be. That's why you and me get on very
Exactly.
well, isn't it?
Exactly. Don't, we're not.
You got
we're
any?
not-
You got
we're not-
any alter egos in there?
Oh, a lot.
Yeah.
It's quite crowded. it's
Can I meet one?
Well, you do. I mean, you speak to Russell. You can talk
I
to
mean,
him.
I'm not Remy, not Russell, someone else.
Oh, another. alter
Yeah.
ego.
Cool, blimey.
Ooh,
Where do we start?
He's a bit tar.
Yeah.
That's actually
Quite
quite
posh.
close to my.
He's quite posh,
Yes, he's
isn't
very
he?
posh. This one.
He definitely went to public
Do's and
school.
don'ts. What doesn't he like?
Well, rudeness,
Rudeness.
Tardiness.
surliness,
Yeah.
ungodliness, uncleanliness.
Okay.
What's
What's his religion then?
Oh well,
Church of England.
yeah, the church.
Honestly.
Brexit.
Yes,
Wow.
very Brexit. Big fan of Brexit and focaccia. I know it's a contradiction, isn't it?
It is.
Italian bread, but staunchly nationalist.
Wow.
Yes,
Okay.
it's the modern condition.
Nigel Farage
Yeah,
married a German woman.
Yeah.
She left him.
Yeah.
Is that why we're having Brexit?
Probably. Probably.
It's always love, right?
It's devastating.
It always
honestly.
comes back to being bounced by someone. Never mind, Nigel.
Well, I'm hoping this Friday that Theresa May actually breaks it to all the Brexiteers that
Yeah.
it's not going to happen.
It's all a lie.
Yeah,
was
We know
fake.
it's all a lie.
it's not happening.
Yeah. Well, that's true.
It's not
It's
happening.
a ridiculous, ludicrous waste of time.
Yeah.
100%. It's just. Oh,
It's like
let's.
a-
Do you know what?
listen,
Yeah.
I know, it's
It's the long shadow.
a very long shadow.
I really want to talk about 1%.
Okay.
Because when I listened to the song, I was like, this really sounds like an intro.
Right. Not a song. It doesn't sound like a song.
I mean, it sounds
like
like
an
an intro of an album.
Oh, okay. So we should have put that at the front. Do you think?
Landing.
I think so. I think it would have sounded
Interesting.
wicked there.
Oh no, got it wrong again.
Okay.
But sure,
But you know
see,
what?
this
When
is
you're
what I'm
making
telling you: is I put a record out, and then I realise how much I got wrong
When you
again.
make the next album, hit me up. I'll help
Okay.
you.
But surely these days, can't you just put it up there yourself? Can't you do it yourself?
Can't you reorder the songs yourself?
Yeah, but I don't want to do that. I like to listen to albums straight down.
I know, but why don't you just put that one up? I'll give you permission to change that.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I have to
Honestly.
change everyone
No.
else's though.
If you could do that as well, or could anyone who's bought it just change it?
Just
And
put
see what that
1% at
sounds
the
like.
top, and then
Yeah,
we'll
no,
talk.
no, I think that's a good point. That's a really good point.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's a really because it's talking about a new world. It's like,
It made me cry.
thanks. Take that as a compliment. No, but thinking about it, I think you're right. You
It
know?
made me cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But honestly, I think the album is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
I know I don't have long left with you, but I wanted to play a little game.
Okay.
So,
Do it.
since Ace is part of the Gorillaz,
Yes.
we gotta have a little bit of a Powerpuff trivia now, yeah?
Yeah. Oh God.
So, are you ready for this?
Okay.
I don't even think you're ready.
No.
No, I mean I did watch a lot of it when my daughter was like
So did I.
Powerpuff insane. How old are you?
I'm 22.
All right. So my
Yeah,
daughter's
you're in that
that so
zone.
similar.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, do you know, Remy? Do you know much about Powerpuff Girls?
I know nothing.
All right. Well, you're going to be against each other.
Okay. Come on
You're
then.
going to be against each
Oh,
other.
we're against each other.
Yeah.
I'm gonna flop at this. I know I am.
You're not. You're not. You're not.
I am.
All right. So, I'm going to ask you some questions, and you've got 3 options.
Okay. Oh, multiple choice. Okay.
Yeah.
Evil monkey with a massive brain.
We're going to do it. We're going to get there. All right. The first question. Okay.
Yes.
What posse was Ace in? A. Gangrene Gang. B. Grimy Grippers. C. Septic Detectives. All right. Cool. You both won that one.
Oh, you beat me to the buzzer, you see.
What ingredients were used to create the Powerpuff Girls? Sugar, spice, everything nice, and what chemical? X, Y, or Z?
What chemical? X, Y, or Z?
Yeah.
Z.
No.
Oh.
Remy.
I'm
You go
just
for
go
Y
for
and then I'll go for
yes,
X again.
Okay, I'm gonna go for Y.
Wrong.
X.
Yeah. Next one. What are the names of the 3 Powerpuff Girls? Is it A.
Yeah.
Soapy, Rosie, or Perky? B. Bubbles, Buttercup, and Blossom?
But B.
I didn't get to finish.
Sorry,
I know, but I know.
what
I
was
know
the-
that one.
Can we? What was the first one again? Soapy.
Soapy, Rosie, Perky.
I want to meet those.
Yeah.
Get those numbers.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
What was C?
Daisy, Maisie, Misty.
Oh, okay. All new.
Not
girl-
as good as A though.
No, that's a girl group. Like, really.
All right. Which of the 3 Powerpuff Girls fell for Ace? Was it A. Blossom, B. Buttercup, C. Bubbles?
I don't know this one. I'm going to go for Bubbles.
Yeah.
Why? She's my favourite.
Ace and Bubbles.
No, you're wrong.
What was it?
Was it Blossom, Buttercup, or Bubbles?
I think Buttercup's 2. That's 2. Is that 2? That's the one. Isn't
I'm not helping you.
Okay.
No.
I'm gonna say Buttercup.
You're right.
Oh.
So you finally got a point. Okay, next one. What is the name of the gorilla with the big brain in Powerpuff Girls?
Mojojojo.
Said in the accent.
All right, that
Is
was
there an
it.
extra point for saying it as Mojo?
Mojojojo. Yeah, you did it good.
Ding. Extra point. Then.
Well, I'm glad Ace is part. I'm not sure how I feel about Murdoch. I'm gonna try and.
Wow. How people.
I want
change.
to break in and help him. to be
Well,
honest.
at some point, he'll get released.
Yeah.
He'll come back
Can-
in the band, and
then-
there'll be another record.
Can I become a character and just help him?
Definitely.
What are we gonna call her? I think we should call her like Lily,
Lily.
but she's
Yeah.
like really evil.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like contradicting her name.
Yeah. Lily Switch.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. I feel you.
Yeah, can you get Jamie to draw me up? Yeah?
Well, we can always ask, and he can always put the phone down on me.
Well, thank you so much for coming in, guys.
Thank you.
Absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure having you. Do you lot have a favourite song on the album?
Ooh.
I can.
I'm going to say Sorceress just because it's got ABBA on it.
Okay. Right, so we're going to end with that one then.
Thank
Okay.
you very much.
Again, thank you. It's been a pleasure. Do you know what? Demon Days was the first album I ever bought in my life.
Oh, really?
Ever. and it's like a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.
Yeah, so do you want to introduce the track again?
This is Sorcerers from the new Gorillaz album, The Now Now.